Good evening, Jasper. This is Murali Krishna from Real Talks. So, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling very good. I like the climate here. Very pleasant.
Thank you. So, we would like you to introduce yourself to our Real Talk viewers.
I am Jasper. I'm made in Denmark but live in India now. I've been in the wellness industry for the past 25 years with operations in 7 different countries, all the way from Egypt, Kenya, Maldives, India, Sri Lanka, Singapore. So very much entrenched in the wellness and hospitality business.
What has excited you to choose the Akshara Ananda project?
I think it's a natural progression of what we are seeing in international wellness developments. People want nature, people want clean air, they want clean food, they want a positive lifestyle. And not just being smelly oils, etc., but having a very positive experience in the wellness regime.
Basically, we would like to understand, so from Real Talks point of view, so lot many people are confused between the wellness center and a resort. So in Hyderabad, we got lot many resorts, which has got the spas and the wellness activities. But how it is different from an actual wellness resort to a resort? So I would like to know from you.
A wellness resort and a wellness, let's say a hospital-like resort, you're sort of forced into a program. It's almost like going into a jail.
Okay.
You have to eat the food you're given. The gate is closed when you enter and will only be opened when you exit. Here, it's a matter of experiencing a different form of wellness. Let's say you like to exercise, but you don't like a gym. But you like to exercise in nature. We will have so many options for exercise. The same with food. You may be a vegetarian. You may want to try some vegan food, but have never really tried it. You just heard it's boring.
Okay.
So we want to show how that can be very interesting. We want to teach people that, for instance, organic produce, why is it healthier and why is it tastier than going to the supermarket and buy something which has been manufactured to some extent.
If you look at the Akshara Ananda, so what are your plans and what are the therapies, treatments and the wellness activities that going forward will be the part of Akshara Ananda?
It's based on 4 pillars, and one is rest. We all have a problem with rest, not just sleep, but rest in general. So we want to teach people how to sleep well, how to prepare for a good sleep, how to rest in everyday life. It's about nutrition. What is healthy nutrition? Today, one of the biggest problems is diabetes type 2.
Correct.
It's almost like, okay, if you don't have it, something is wrong with you. But what causes it? It's all about diet and lifestyle.
Correct.
And it's not a matter of just eating celery stalk and drinking herbal tea and everything will be fine. You're going to have a very nice diet, very nice food, but you just have to be a little aware of the way you put it together so that it becomes more healthy for you and you can reverse diabetes that way.
Perfect.
It's about also spiritual wellness. It's about not about religion, but it's about being a little spiritual, working with your inner self, being in harmony with yourself through meditation, through yoga, through different ways of doing things.
So would you be arranging some inner engineering classes?
Yes,
Sort of a
we are
thing?
going to have programs.
Okay.
We will have, let's say, a 3-day dip your toes into whatever subject it is, sort of getting an understanding and see, is that something you want? It's like you want to buy a new car, you go for a test drive, right?
Absolutely.
So this is a 3-day immersive program where you get to learn about it. You go for a test drive of the program, then you decide if you want to take a 2 weeks, 3 weeks program where you really get into it. But the whole idea about our wellness programs is, it's not the moment you finish and the gate open, you go out, you go and order a big biryani because you haven't had proper food for 3 or 4 days. It's something where you come back and you continue the exercises, you continue that healthier lifestyle that you have learned here. and seen what suits you and what makes it interesting for you.
Well, that sounds interesting. So I think
Right.
it is going to transform everyone's life once they are
Absolutely.
entering into the Akshara Ananda.
Absolutely.
So
Yes.
thanks for your time and it's pleasure
Pleasure.
meeting you.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, Tony. This is Murali Krishna. Welcome to Real Talks.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, so we would like you to introduce yourself to the Real Talks viewers, please.
Yeah, I am Tony, architect Tony. We have a firm called Stapati, and we are based out of uh, Calicut, Cochin, and Bangalore, and we have an office in UAE also. Yeah, we do a whole range of projects, but then we have been known for some of the resorts which we have done.
What is the story? How it started, the Stapati? I think it has started in the year 1989, I guess.
After doing my master's in Austin, I came back to Kerala to set up my practice. That was in 1989. And now I think it is over 33 years now. I have lost count. Yeah. And we have now offices in 4 places. And I have partners. I have great partners with me. We are known for some of the resorts, as I told you earlier, and we have been doing projects all over India, and we have done projects even outside India. At the moment, we are in India. We are doing hotels. Even in Hyderabad, we're doing something. Hilton in Hyderabad, and we are also doing projects in north of India. We're doing some project in Seychelles, and we are looking at a project in Costa Rica. So yeah, and our firm has been known for doing very sensitive, contextual projects.
According to you, what excited you to choose Akshara Ananda as a project?
Yeah, Ashwin contacted me a few months back,
Okay.
and about this project, and it's very interesting because the passion which Ashwin had was very it was really different, and he seemed to be really involved with the project. He seems to be very aware of the design, and when he was talking about the project, he was talking more about the design aspects, which for us is very interesting. If the client is passionate about design, that makes the whole project interesting for us. It was a mature site in a way that the trees are already there.
Yeah,
Sometimes we end up in a site where there is nothing and we have to build up the whole thing, the landscape, which takes time. But here you have mango orchard, which makes the whole project interesting.
It's a 25 years old mango orchard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And you are going to completely transform it, I guess. What's your vision on Akshara Ananda?
We are known for doing projects which are very contextual and site specific. And for us, the site tells us what to do. And we have a lovely site. It's great. You have to see it, and the site is definitely telling us giving us a lot of wonderful ideas. So yeah, I think the context and site is going to dictate how it's going to be, and it is going to be one of the most wonderful projects for Hyderabad. I hope.
So I heard that based on your websites and your current projects that you have taken up earlier, so we have used the local materials to construct the
Absolutely.
projects. So are we going to inspire
Absolutely,
the same
absolutely. I think wherever we are, especially this being a wellness resort and having Jasper also involved in it, who has got such an experience in the wellness area, that adds to our excitement because we definitely want to make sure this is one of the better wellness resorts around the world, and using when we do a project like that. It is important that we use the local material, but then it's important to transform that into creating very luxurious spaces using these materials. So that is an interesting, the whole design becomes very important. I mean, the spaces become very important. I think we are going to be very different from the usual definition of luxury, which ends up being a lot of marble and other things. here we want to show that luxury can be very different. So that is what we are looking at.
So hope the mango garden will be remaining there. So, or
The beauty about mango is that, I mean, of course, the orchard is going to be there. I mean, we don't want to. That is the USP of the whole site. But the beauty of mango is that even if we remove some of the mango trees, the tree can be transplanted also. So that way we don't have to worry about losing any of the trees. That's the beauty of the project. Yeah.
So coming to the investor point of view, so looking forward to 2 to 3 years down the lane, so how could they envision this Akshara Ananda project from your perspective? So,
I think they are going to be part of one of the most beautiful wellness projects in the country for sure, and being part of that, and unlike any other project, coming into a plot which has already got 20, 30-year-old trees, that is not that's not something you are going to find anywhere. And so I think there's no doubt, I think it is going to be a great investment, and they are going to be.
it's a pleasure talking to you. Hope you find this video informative. Please help us grow by liking, sharing and subscribing our channel, Real Talks Hyderabad. Signing off, Murali Krishna.